game I played that made me want to be a game designer, believe it or not, is Speedball 2 back on the Amiga. Now, I played loads of games before that, loads of games since, but I went to boarding school, okay? And I remember sitting, after you've done like homework, prep, whatever, in there, breaking Competition Pro joysticks, just absolutely just screaming, trying to, you know, really trying to just beat the other guys in the dormitory. And Speedball 2 for me was just one of those games. You know, that probably for me was the one that was like, yeah, I want to do this.
Super Mario on the NES. I used to draw a lot. I used to read a lot of comics, and literally from that day, I decided that I wanted to make cartoons and comics and make video games. And then as I got older, I just started programming and decided, you know what, I just want to make video games. That was it. Literally, as soon as I played Mario, I was like, yeah, I'm into this. I want to do this. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
The original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Master System. The first bonus level you do, it's like a ping pong level where you're done. It was just incredible at the time, and it really fueled me to want to go on further and further and further.
There was two that I was playing almost simultaneously. One was Flashback and one was Myst. And really, if you think about Oddworld and you think Flashback and Myst, when I first played Myst, I was like, wow. For the first time playing a simulated world game, I looked at something in the distance and it was so cool looking, I wanted to go to it. Now normally when we played games, we knew that the end boss was coming, a new level would be coming, but we weren't looking into space and seeing a beautiful castle on the hill that said, God, let's just engage it. That, combined with the lifelike things that I saw coming out of games like Flashback, where I felt like I had a character in a film story. If you deconstruct Oddworld, you can see Myst and you can see Flashback.
My brother imported a SNES, so we had Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, which was like 3 at the time. And all those gorgeous sprite work-based games were what really got to me.
So I think the one for me was Shenmue. That was the one that I played as a kid and just saw where games were going. I was like a child actor, which it's a weird childhood to have, but I was. And I was playing Shenmue, and my agent was calling to tell me that a play I'd been in London was about to tour Europe. It was basically a chance to go and spend months and months touring Europe doing this show. It was going to be my big break. But I really had to wait till 3 p.m. in the game world to meet a sailor in a bar to find out about my lost friend or whatever the hell it was. So I hung up on her and never spoke. Technically, I probably owe her 15% of every penny I've made in the intervening years. So hopefully she doesn't find me. As long as I don't record videos for major websites, it should be fine.
My passion for games started with Super Mario when I was 6, I think. But I never stopped playing. Different types of games, Final Fantasies, Devil May Cry, StarCraft, showed me different aspects of video games and showed me that game design is not about just putting a bunch of stuff together. It's about making rules that make you feel something. So something cerebral and rational, creating emotions is what put me into game design.